everybody, and welcome to the Novium Space School, or the NSS for short. Our job here is to select the next generation of astronauts who will help the UK lead the way in space exploration. Each week we select one candidate from our waiting list who will join us. Our team of experts will determine whether they have what it takes to become the next Tim Peake. Are you ready to meet this week's candidate? I would like to introduce Billy. Now, Billy has been on our waiting list for 2 years. He's now going to give us a brief statement about why he believes he has what it takes to become an astronaut.
I love space. Everything about it. I'd love to be able to tell my friends that I'm going into space. They would be so jealous. Imagine their faces. Oh, I can just see it now. I would be the talk of the town. Everyone would know my name. I would be famous.
Yes, that's true, Billy. You probably would be famous. But surely that's not the only reason you want to become an astronaut.
Well, no, of course not. I love flying. That's another reason.
Right, okay. Now, Billy, our experts are going to ask you a series of questions to make sure you are the right choice. Are you ready?
Sure. How hard can it be?
Hello everyone, it is lovely to see you. I am here to make sure Billy has the correct language skills to live and work in space. I assume you all know what is the most important language when you're an astronaut. Yes, Russian. Well done. I am just here to make sure Billy knows a good amount of Russian. I'm sure he does. We gave him lots of books to read and lessons to help. Okay, Billy, are you ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Can you tell me what this says?
I can't remember.
This says station. No problem. How about this?
I can't remember that either.
You did read the books we gave you, didn't you, Billy?
Of course I did. Well, I looked through them. I didn't realise I was going to be tested. If I was in space, I'd let someone else read the Russian words. Problem solved.
It is not as simple as that. Every manual, instruction book, button is written in Russian. Not to mention that most of the people up there are Russian. How did you expect to go to space without learning this language?
Billy felt a little foolish, but he was confident that if he passed any of the other tests that they gave him, he would be allowed to go into space. Up next was the fitness test. Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Roberts and I am the resident doctor here at the NSS. It is my job to ensure that every candidate meets the physical requirements of becoming an astronaut. Now, space travel is extremely tough on the human body, so we need to make sure that every astronaut is fit and healthy.
Easy. I am great at sports. I play football every weekend and I run twice a week. I will pass this, no problem.
There are a few physical requirements that each astronaut must meet before even being considered. Let's just see if you meet them, shall we? So every astronaut must be between 62 and 75 inches tall, and every astronaut must have perfect vision. Now, Billy, there will be a fitness test, but that will happen at a later date, and until then I need to make sure that you meet the physical criteria. So, can you confirm that you can do and are willing to do 2 hours physical exercise every day?
2 hours? Are you serious?
Yes, Billy. Exercise is extremely important. You need to make sure you stop the bones and the muscles from weakening. Well, Tim Peake did the London Marathon in space, and it only took him 3 hours 35. Do you think you could do that? Billy knew that he had failed another test. He would never be allowed to go into space now. He didn't know what to say, so he told a little white lie in order to keep his dreams of space exploration alive.
Yeah, I can do that.
The next person to interview Billy was Miss Williams, the engineer.
It's my job to make sure all astronauts have a good understanding of the ISS, the International Space Station. You will need to know how it works, how it travels, and what a great place it is to visit. You will get a lot of training on this if you're successful, Billy. But I'm sure you already know a lot of the basics, so I'm just going to ask you a few simple questions.
Okay.
How fast does the ISS travel?
Very fast. Faster than any car can travel.
Yes, that's true, Billy, but I am going to need you to be a little more specific.
500 miles an hour?
17,227 miles per hour to be exact. At that speed, it would only take you 15 hours to get to the moon. Let's try another question. How many orbits of the Earth does the ISS complete in a day?
Loads.
The correct answer is 15.5 orbits per day, which means the crew members on board experience a sunrise or sunset every 92 minutes.
There were no more questions for Billy. He had had his chance to prove that he should go into space. All that was left were for the judges to cast their votes. Professor Jones, do you think Billy has what it takes to become an astronaut?
No, I don't think he does.
Dr. Roberts, how about you? No, I'm not sure that he does. Miss Williams?
I'm sorry, Billy. I just don't think you're ready for the Novium Space School yet. But don't worry though, you may be ready in a couple of years.
Billy was thoroughly disheartened. He realised he hadn't seized this excellent opportunity and done the research when he was told to, so he had no understanding of what it was like to live in space. But what's important to remember is that if you keep studying and keep working hard, anything is achievable. So don't worry, Billy. Next time. Well, now we've got one space on our NSS programme left. But who's going to fill it? I know! You are home! If you can answer these next 3 questions correctly, then you can join us at the Novium Space School. Are you ready? Okay, question 1. How fast does the ISS travel? The answer is 17,227 miles per hour. It's very fast. Right, question 2. How many times does the ISS orbit around the Earth in a day? The answer is 15.5 orbits per day. That's a lot. Did you get that right? You're doing so well. There's one final question. Are you ready? What does this word mean? Can you translate it from the Russian into English? Yes, it means station. Well done, you have been listening. Did you get them all right? Well, give yourselves a round of applause. You are all honorary members of the Novium Space School. Well done. As you can see, it is extremely difficult to become an astronaut and you must be very dedicated. But always remember that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to. Well done, everybody. We'll see you next time for some more fun with the Novium. Bye!